Braver than all flowers. Epilogue. Abyss HQ. Bum, bum, bum.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
Good job, you two.
How long's it been? A week now.
I know. I'm still feeling all tingly about it too.
It'll wear off in 6 months or so.
About Tama.
Wonder what she's doing about now. Well, I'll let it be.
About Maruko.
He's an AI ball, just like Aiba and Tama. He's shy, so he doesn't talk much.
He opens up to me sometimes. He's just introverted.
Oh, that. We weren't able to completely recover the memory, but...
The days I spent with Aiba, we at least got that.
That data has been re-uploaded and re-implemented. I now have memory of that time.
Don't worry about me. We've talked a lot over the last week. We stayed up in bed for hours talking.
You good then? You're not gonna fucking die from the heart
Anyway,
thing?
it is a shame.
yeah.
NICE members, shady scientists, mafiosos. We really did bring in a huge haul.
Good work, team.
We really did.
Computer, you're going commando?
I'm over here.
I've always wondered this. Why is there a darts machine in here?
Boss likes stabbing holes with pointy things.
Do you want to go back in the cage?
I'm sorry.
Public baths often have Mount Fuji painted on the walls. Mount Fuji is volcanic. Eruptions. Mizuki, are you thinking something perverted right now?
No, that's just you, Aiba.
I literally didn't say anything.
The model on this poster is kind of average, honestly. I'm cuter.
I'm cuter. I'm cuter.
I'm cuter.
I'm cuter.
No.
I prefer globes.
I can guess why. Grandpa? Please, rest in peace. Hey, baby, where did you get your mask? I found it in her closet.
She used it without permission. It's bad luck to throw out a Christmas tree early.
Oh yeah? What happens?
The ghost of Christmas past shows up and throws chestnuts at you.
That's scary.
Cuter. You ever leave any of your boyfriends looking like that?
Absolutely not.
I meant the facial expression.
She meant the facial, yeah.
Oh, still absolutely not.
Boop, 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 boop.
That looks like a stationary bike, but it's actually a coffee grinder.
I made it myself.
These two are weird. Abyss is full of weirdos.
So
That
true.
includes both of you.
Sure. Wait, what did that say? Squid under the rug.
Cuter, that reminds me of your collar.
Yeah, I can kill a man with this edge.
Man, there's so much that they have lines about.
All right, let's go to the mountains.
Yeah! Let's go!
Cuter, can you book some tickets to Nepal?
What? Are you going to climb Everest?
Boop.
I guess the Nirvana Initiative was scheduled to be on Tokiko's birthday.
Seems so.
We never learned why she killed herself, did we? Or am I
do
just
we call
forgetting?
Pumpkins Jack? Yeah, what if that's a bill?
Am I just forgetting?
I love you all. I hope our love continues to be long and intertwined like soba noodles.
What is she going on about? She's passionate about food.
Boo, 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 boo. What's the largest known star? It's me. Sure. Boo, 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 boo. That's pretty much everything.
I hate how when I buy something online, I get web ads for it.
Boss's friend.
Yeah, I'd say that's about my chest size. Not even close.
You're just knocking yourself.
Yes, I would say that is about my chest size.
Cuter, Aiba is bugging out.
I am not.
You know, I'm into toys myself.
I'm sorry?
She collects stuffed animals.
I'm sorry. Okay, that's about everything, right? Pretty much. It's gotta be. Okay. About BB's adoption.
Why were you hiding her? You could have just told me.
In retrospect, yeah, but there was a reason I couldn't tell you. If I told you that, I would have to tell you everything. Not to mention, Mizuki is my secret weapon. She's like my personal ninja.
But Ryuki knew about BB, right?
Yeah. I didn't want him to find out, but
He saw us. Mama and I were shopping at the supermarket.
I told you not to call me that.
Who cares? They already know.
Mama, huh? Are you jealous, Mizuki?
No, that's not it.
Aw, raise my pay.
Why?
Well, isn't it obvious? We were able to solve the case because I worked really, really hard.
Oh, patting yourself on the back, huh? So uncool. Uncool.
Not as uncool as your underwear.
Oof.
My underwear has nothing to do with it. And excuse you, my underwear is really cute.
I want to see. Oh, grow up. I didn't mean it like that. It's just for my future reference.
About Ryuki.
He's gone.
What? No, this is a bait. This is a bait.
Don't let it eat at you forever. There was nothing you could have done.
This is a bait, surely.
But
No shot.
I wanted to ask about my pet.
No shot he's actually dead.
This again?
But
Well, I do have to praise you for a job well done. So, I have a special present for you both.
a present?
It was left at a special place. You should find it.
A special place.
Your friends should know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're planning, but I guess it's not a bad idea to see everyone again.
Okay, we are
Well
doing this
then.
again.
Yeah, let's get going.
Oh, is BB coming as well? Oh my god, this is gonna take an hour. Okay. Mizuton Department Store. First stop. Meow. Mega Zoomies. Department Store Mizutan. Hello.
Shoma,
It's okay. You don't have to beat around the bush. I thought long and hard about how to feel about my sister. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sad. But I can't be down forever.
Bruh, she killed the person that killed your dad. I'd be thanking her. About Mame.
I'm sure you know already, but she's at the detention center. I've gone to see her every day. With Genny, but we can't really talk much. She's always crying.
yeah.
But her lawyer said that due to the circumstances, her sentence might not be too long.
The
Pog.
person that Amame killed was trying to brainwash all of mankind.
Yeah,
Some people even think she's a hero.
pretty much is. It's basically the old, like, would you go back in time and kill Hitler question? Before he did all of that terrible shit? I feel like most people would say they would. If Terra had got away with his plan, then a whole lot of people would have died. I feel like that's a pretty similar thing. Most people would say, yeah, we'd go back in time and stop him before he could do that. About Komeiji.
I think about it a lot. 6 years ago, my dad took Jin's body from the amusement park. If only I had noticed back then, maybe none of this would have happened. Have you heard of the multiverse theory? There are multiple
Boy, have I.
universes. So that means there's a universe that's just like ours, but with a slightly different history. That's the
Yeah.
idea.
There's a universe where you and your dad made friends and had a great life together.
If that were true, maybe Dad is out there somewhere, in another universe.
Yeah, that's what I think. Andy's Kumeiji lives on happily somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're right.
About have you heard from Boss?
Boss? No, I haven't.
Okay.
About Nirvana.
Oh, the number code? I know how to solve it. First, change the letters to numbers. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on.
Using that cipher.
From there, solve it the same way as the BATS 490 code. Zigzag from the top left and go from top to bottom.
Oh. It's the same as before.
Post and ring dig.
What?
Hora inst undig. The puzzle of the pieces of paper in the balloons was solved in a similar manner.
No, the puzzle in the pieces of paper and balloons was solved by Google.
35677 1397145. What does that mean?
The numbers start with 35 and 139, right? Which means they're probably coordinates in Tokyo. So in other words, north 35.6778, east 139, that's the answer.
Sure.
Those coordinates point to...
The stadium. So the Nirvana X code is on February 15th, 12 o'clock. Come to the stadium. That was the message.
Yep, that's right.
The reason I couldn't solve this puzzle a week ago is because my
Anyway,
memory from 6 years
I'm
ago,
going
the
to
piece of
continue
paper in
to
the
live my
balloon,
life
was
with Big
forgotten.
Sis.
Had I remembered, ...
I'm going to work hard to become a robot developer, and I'll continue to support her until the day someone else who can comes along.
I'm rooting for you. Good luck.
Bum 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 bum. Brahman. Bum 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 rum bum 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 bum.
Genny, you opened back up, huh?
Yeah, I can't let this affect me forever.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. No one else. About Mame.
Genny, you knew that Mame killed Uru, didn't you?
Are you going to arrest me for cooperating with a murderer?
Nope.
I can't. It's not a crime just to know.
Unless you actively try to protect them.
In the end, I couldn't protect her. It's frustrating feeling so powerless. I know not everyone will want to hear this, but I don't even think Amame should have been arrested. Her actions were totally justifiable.
Agree.
Her father was killed in such a brutal way. Not to mention Terror was planning a genocide. What's wrong with killing a person like that? I can't believe she's being punished for it.
Have you heard from Boss?
Oh, she had a message for you. Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light. I don't understand it, but that's what she told me to tell you.
Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light, huh?
The fuck does that mean? How'd you end up at the stadium?
After you took Amame, Shoma and I stayed with Ryuki at the house. The bomb squad came and started to inspect the thermite bomb, and that's when we got a call. Ryuki was told that the Nirvana Initiative was going to take place at the stadium. From there, he must have made a plan. In order to prevent the spread of TC Purge, we needed to burn it. So, we grabbed the thermite bomb, punched our way through the bomb squad, and headed to the stadium. I will continue to wait for Amame until the day she sits in that seat and smiles at me. She would be sad if she came back and the place was all run down. So I'm going to work hard to keep this place running.
Sagan residence. Go see Iris and Totomi. Oh, and Date. That fucking face, what the fuck?
Date.
Date.
Date!
Meow.
Oh my god.
Meow, meow.
Aiba, permission to shoot. Granted.
About Ryuki.
Please, don't talk about him. Please.
There's no way he's actually dead! I don't believe it. I won't believe that he's actually dead until the credits roll and that's the end of the game. Have you contracted TC Purge?
If that were the case, I wouldn't be here, meow.
You know the Nirvana trial code? Everyone who solved it is being quarantined right now.
A vaccine has been developed. Quarantining procedures should adequately solve the problem. Any damaged neurons in the brain should be repairable with nanomachines. However, such a treatment is not simple or easy. If the rocket had launched, the country's health infrastructure would have collapsed and caused complete chaos.
Anyway, it's one big happy ending. Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Hitomi is Iris's mother as well as Mizuki's elementary school teacher, and Date is Mizuki's adoptive father. Hitomi and Date are hitting on each other right now in front of Mizuki. How to describe what she's going through though? Disgusting? Unbearable? Nothing she can do, I guess. I mean, they're not hitting on each other. Hitting on each other implies that you don't know each other and are, like, for the first time, flirting. These two have been together a long time. Although I guess it has also been 6 years, so I guess they are reconnecting, I suppose, would be a better way of putting it. Why is he here?
Well, Date's been like this all week.
All week?
I see.
Have you heard from Boss?
Oh, yeah. Vertical is male multiplied by female. I don't know what that means, but that's what she said.
Vertical is male multiplied by female?
Sounds meow-right erotic.
Shut the fuck up, Date.
Is that the only thing you think about?
How did you end up at the stadium?
I was eating at Matsushita Diner. Out of nowhere, Ota rushed in and said,
"We're going to save humanity!"
And well, I thought that sounded kind of fun.
Of course you did.
Fun.
Classic Iris.
I think we're interrupting something here.
You're not interrupting anything.
We're interrupting Date being a pussy.
Let's go, BB.
Let's get the fuck out.
Yeah, good idea.
Iris, do you want to come? Because, like, these two are definitely about to fuck, so, you know, you might not want to be here. Off to the park. Off to the park. Off to the park. Off to the park. Yoyagi Park.
Oh, Mizuki. Quartz. How are you?
Can you not call me that?
Ah, come on. You used to like that name.
Used to. I mean, Leon's definitely got better than he was at the start, but I still feel pretty, like, icked out by the fact that the message this game sent with these two is that if you stalk someone long enough and you keep trying to force yourself on them when they've said no multiple times, then eventually you're gonna get the girl. And that is a pretty shocking message to be sending, I think. But, he seems a bit better now, but at the start of the game he was just awful. And the way he just kept going when she repeatedly said no. Yeah, just really not sure that they should have written it like that, but whatever. What was BB's job?
I only stole from people who made dirty money, or else Quartz wouldn't approve. Then Quartz would donate her share to orphanages all over the country.
Very
so
based.
You were like bandits of justice. How amazing.
That might be overstating it.
How did you end up at the stadium?
That.
I contacted Leon. I thought he could help.
And Kizuno was listening in on the conversation. So...
Yes. I asked if there was any way I could help. We will put an end to Terror's plan. I could not simply stay put there.
Considering the circumstances, it makes sense that Leon wouldn't decline thwarting Terror's plan. I am sure he wanted Kizuna present to witness his heroism.
I started to think of a plan. I wanted to take Kizzy there, but she had to be safe, no matter what. And that's when I remembered the armored vehicle. I knew it was at the Kumakura's, so I called Moma and asked if I could borrow it. Moma said,
Sounds like fun. How about I tag along? And as for who's driving, I know a guy.
That explains Ota. I see.
About going to Horodori on Feb 12th, 6 years ago.
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
Late that night, I went to the basement of Horodori Institute with quartz.
But there was nothing there. It was just an empty space.
The slicer was hidden under the floor, and there was no door going to Uru's room.
There might have been a way in, but we didn't have time to look.
Yeah. Right after we got down there, we heard footsteps.
We ran out of Horodori Institute after getting up the stairs.
About the Gatling gun.
Oh, what I was shooting at the stadium? It was loaded with rubber bullets. I could never intentionally kill someone.
You're so nice, Kizzy.
Have you heard from Boss?
Yes, I did hear something. She wanted me to tell you. Light is 25.5.
Well, it better remember me? It better remind me of all this shit at the end, because I ain't gonna remember all this. What happened to running away together?
We canceled.
Why?
My father...
Accepted our relationship.
Seriously?
Seems unlikely.
You know how the press began to report on our deeds at the stadium? We agreed to some interviews.
And that's where we just came out and said it. Kizzy and I are together.
And so, my father can no longer deny our relationship.
The two of them were partially responsible for saving humanity. There's no way he could force them to break up now.
Oh, you don't know rich billionaires? Well, that's redundant. Just billionaires. Rich billionaires? Wow. Billionaires will do whatever the fuck they feel like.
I'm happy for you.
Regardless of who it hurts.
Congrats, you two.
Yeah. Thanks to you both.
I am very grateful.
Well, we need to get going now.
See you later.
Goodbye, little big sis and big sis.
You're gonna stick with that, huh?
Yes, she is. Maid Cafe. Who's gonna be here? Ota? Surely not Mame. She'll be in the fucking cells, won't she? Or is she being given bail?
Look, Mizuki! I finally have an orichalcum trident!
I'm so disappointed for you.
Thanks for your business.
Oh, right. You own this place.
Thanks, chump.
Don't you do like a friend discount?
Yeah. That's why you're paying full price.
Nope.
That's not fair, Mizuki. I always give you free food at the Matsushita Diner, don't I?
Yeah, free pickles. Cheapskate.
The Maid Cafe was originally run by her father. Due to certain events, Mizuki's taken over. Certain events! That's for the people that didn't play the first one. Certain events like his horrific murder. Have you heard from Boss?
Yeah, she gave me a message for you. Female is 6.607. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but there it is.
What could that mean?
About Mame.
This might make you kinda angry, but I think Mame is a hero.
No, I agree, mate.
Think about it. Uru, the culprit of the HB case, brutally killed 3 people. Not to mention he tried to brainwash all of mankind, and Mame punished that evildoer. I can't condemn her for that.
Neither can I.
What is it, Mizuki?
Well, I don't mean to defend what Uru did, but he was held captive underground since the age of 6. They took half his organs from him forcibly. When you take that into account...
It doesn't change shit. A lot of people have shitty upbringings. Obviously that's more shitty than most, and you can empathize with how terrible he had it as a childhood, but it does not give him free reign to go on a fucking murder bender.
Perhaps Chikara was the worst person.
Here's the way I see it. Evil is created from a greater evil.
It is our mission to destroy the root of all evil.
Well, Ota's right here. Let's fucking stab him.
Doesn't look like our mission's gonna end anytime soon.
About the armored vehicle.
It's a long story, so I'll cut right to it. So there we were. The 5 of us in the truck heading to the stadium.
Ota, Iris, Kizzy, Moma, and Leon, right?
And we saw those 3 being held up by the riot police. Or, I guess, those 4.
Ryuki, Genny, Shoma, and Robo-G.
They said they were headed to the stadium too, so we let them hop in the back. Then we drove right through the barricade and saved the day.
For now, we got the info, so let's go somewhere else. Yeah, good idea.
Kumakura. Oh god, the fucking receptionist's here. This prick is here? Fuck you, dude.
Oh, it's you guys.
Oh my god, not again.
What's up with your voice? It's a Vochlocho. Vochocho? It stands for Voice Changing Lock Choker. I borrowed it from MoMA 6 years ago, but I don't use it anymore, so I returned it.
Wait, that was you as well? How much of 6 years ago were we playing as her?
Awful honorable of you. Never thought I'd get it back.
Wait, what did she say? Oh wait, maybe, no. We got it off him, we didn't borrow it, did we? So maybe that wasn't, I don't remember. Whatever. Hey receptionist, what are you doing here?
I was checking some job hunting websites and I saw this place, so now I work here Fridays. Oh, don't worry, I'm still working at Lemnisgate, but they won't make me full-time, ever. Isn't that right, Miss President?
Oh, sorry. I don't handle the personnel stuff.
What's your job here?
Making tea, answering the phone, slicking up the gats.
Doing what? What the fuck's that last one?
So old school.
I've never heard of slicking up. Oh, Gatling guns, right.
She's also in charge of puff-puffing.
What is that?
Puffing? What the fuck is that? Did you go back to the gang?
Yeah, 6 years ago. I shot my gun at Sunfish Pocket. I was in prison for a little bit, but I served my sentence. Now I'm out.
What about your directing job?
I can't go back to that. It's not easy for a convicted felon to get a job. So I came back here and begged for another shot.
How's your kid?
Thankfully, my kid's doing good. My marriage was annulled and I don't have custody. But every birthday, I get a few pictures sent to me. Nowadays, seeing those pictures is what keeps me working hard every day.
Don't make me cry, idiot!
What about the other guy?
Oh, you talking about Dokta? He contracted DC Purge. He's being quarantined in a hospital right now.
I hear they were able to get rid of the virus, but it's gonna be some time until he gets his head back in line.
Why'd you have it on?
No reason. Just fucking around with it.
He was saying, Mama, I love you. Marry me.
Gag. Shinpei, get your knife ready. You're cutting off your finger.
No.
Can I have that ring?
What? Why would I do that?
Just look at Bibi. Her outfit is in shambles. I want to buy her new clothes. Please? Leave me alone. I like my clothes.
I like her clothes too. That's a cool ass outfit.
What is this?
That made me cry. Beautiful sisterly love. Hey, you guys are all right. Take that ball the dragon is holding. It's solid gold.
Wait, really?
I can't take that.
Don't worry about it. Quartz made me a hell of a lot of cash back in the day.
Stop calling me that. Hey, Mizuki, did you just take the ball? I don't know what you're talking about.
What were you waiting for?
Yeah, that boss lady sent word. She told me you two'd be coming. She said to tell you this. Darkness is 5.479. I have no idea what it means. So, Ritsu, it's time for the Puff Puff.
Roger that. The usual.
Ritzy is probably the receptionist. Her name is Ritsuko.
Please, no.
All right, Loma. Can you close your eyes for me?
Got it. Like this?
Now, hold still.
Okay.
Ritsu, come on.
Hiya! Loma, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The fuck was that noise? Oh. Oh dear.
The smooth sensation. I'm addicted.
Okay.
The voice is the only thing salvaging this.
No, I think the voice makes it worse.
What
Let's
a
go,
fucking
BB.
weird scene.
Please, let's.
This game has largely been less fucking weirdly horny than the first game. But there's still been a bit. But my god, the first game overdid it so badly. This game has been a bit more restrained. Still a few weird bits, but largely better. Oh, hey.
So you two are sisters, huh? It makes sense and all, but boy, is it ever surprising.
The only people who know about cloning are members of Abyss. To others, we're just sisters. Wait, what does that say? A solemn silence and beauty undone to time's seance. Sure. You're...
Mamoru?
What? Who are you guys? You know me?
Weren't you Tokiko's secretary and bodyguard?
The information Ryuki got in his investigation has already been transmitted. We know about Bodai, what he was doing, and where.
Yeah, it was. And then this happened and I got fired. The Subversive Activities Prevention Act shut my eyes down for good.
Banter!
Which gives me more time for day drinking.
I think you've had enough.
Shut up. You don't get to say if I'm drunk enough or not. I'm a heavyweight. Leave me alone.
You're a lightweight emotionally.
What? What did you say?
Hey, Mamoru, honey.
Maybe you're right. My heart can't take it. I drink so I don't have to face reality sober. I saw the president's body. That image is burned into my mind. I can't unsee it. How pathetic is that?
It's okay, Mamoru. Everyone has a weakness. I think humans are one of the weakest animals. We aren't covered in thick fur. We don't have hides. We can't take heat. We can't take cold. Even the littlest tree branch can scratch us and make us bleed. Really, we're the only animals like that. How did we even make it this far as a species?
Bear techers in it.
I think it's because we're weak. Our weakness forced us to work together. We made tools, hunted, and fought in packs. That's how we survived. If humans were strong independently, things would have been different. We might not have made it. We could have gone extinct like Neanderthals. So you're saying our weakness is central to who we are? Our weaknesses mean that we have to support each other and put aside our differences. Yeah. That's why I'll never tolerate people who oppress others.
Based.
Humanity is rooted in weakness. To deny that is like denying humanity as a whole. But the sad thing is, there are so many people who do, and it ends up hurting others. LGBTQ plus people, people with disabilities, people persecuted because of their race or religion. If I had wings, I'd fly around the whole world, give all those people a hug, and tell them it's gonna be okay.
So based.
And then grab my iron pipe and beat the crap out of those bastards who tormented them.
Ultra based.
I'll defend and protect minorities everywhere.
I fucking love Mizuki, man.
I'm not gonna let any kind of backwards thinking, macho, prejudicial bullshit slide.
Fuck yeah.
I love it. Let me give you 8 million yen.
Mama. No, I meant to say more booze.
He seems to be getting extremely emotional.
Not that you could tell by the way he looks.
Sup? Have you heard from Boss?
Boss as in your boss? I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Boss left us a present somewhere, but we don't know where it is. She said something about asking our friends.
I see. Then why don't I ask the mighty Milky Balls?
Yeah, good idea.
Okay then, milky white orbs of power. Who among their friends and acquaintances has the biggest you-know-what? That is, Lynn, of course.
Who cares? That's what I thought.
The fucking turn. The way BB turned. Oh god.
We'll put that aside for now.
Can we put it aside forever?
Okay. Time to get serious now. Oh, Balls, the great and powerful. Please find something for me. Where is the present that Boss has hidden?
Go to Nyes. The hidden secret can be found there.
So, how about it?
Go to Nyes. The secret is there?
That has nothing to do with Boss's task. I am sure Mama is only stringing together random thoughts.
But
I want a drink.
You're already drinking a cream soda.
no, not this drink.
No alcohol for you. You're only 18.
I'm good then, right? I'm 24.
Nope. I know you came here on your motorbike.
Banter!
Have some Alfrey instead.
Any info?
You solved the case already, but you're still hungry for more, hmm? Well, I do have some very valuable information. 6 years ago, on February 15th, Uru contacted So Sejima, the former politician. Why do you suppose he did that? Because So was his father.
What?
An illegitimate love child. She took the baby to Iowa, then committed suicide.
Oh.
Well, it's just a rumor. There's no proof, but that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? I'm guessing Uru wanted to meet him. The man who threw him and his mother away like garbage. That was where his tragedy began, after all. If So hadn't neglected them, Uru never would have been given up for adoption.
Damn, so Iris and Uru are fucking siblings then? Where's So now?
I don't know. He's not at his manor. He disappeared about 2 weeks ago. Maybe he fled the country.
Fled the country? Why?
He's a cunning old man. I'm sure he sensed something coming. He must have thought the authorities would eventually connect him to Terra. So, he decided to leave before it was too late.
Mama, we're gonna get going.
Already? I wanted to talk more about Leon's you-know-what.
We'll save that for some other time.
Like never.
Oh, sure thing. Come back again whenever. I'll be waiting.
Iron.
Mr. Chieda, nice to see you.
About as nice as it is to get fucking slammed in the head by a frying pan.
Oh, Mizuki Kuranushi.
Please don't call me that. I'm supposed to be called Big Sis.
It would be a little strange to call you that.
Do you remember me too?
Of course I do. You were only 3 when the Okiura family took you in. I never thought that girl was really you. Both of you have grown so much. You two used to cry and cry. Now you're both police officers. I'm proud that you've grown up to be such good people.
It's a shame you grew up to be a dickhead. Why are you here?
Yeah. I wonder. I kinda just wanted to be here.
Kinda just wanted to?
Screw it. This is my last chance. I want some more screen time.
What are you talking about?
Mom! Mom, are you watching? Look at me!
Maybe she's contracted TC Purge.
We should let the authorities know.
We should. When we were young...
You were both bundles of energy, I'll tell you that much. You ripped the swing right off its chains. And Mizuki, you tore the pipes off the jungle gym and played cat's cradle with them. Whenever you did something bad, myself and the other staff scolded you. You would both cry and literally run through walls. I'm sure you can still see the damage in some of them, but whatever you did, no one was upset with you. After you cried, you would both have such bright smiles, it made everyone else smile too.
Sounds like us.
Yes, I remember them well. Your smiles haven't changed a bit.
Kizuna and Leon.
Please, don't ask me about that. I've already told Kizuna everything.
I guess he doesn't want to talk about their relationship. Guess not.
Have you heard from Boss?
Your adoptive mother. She gave me a message. Male is 5.4.
So the person that leaked the story of Horodori was...
Yes, that was me. I didn't have proof, but I suspected that they were doing morally questionable research there, and that you two were subject to it. I wasn't ignoring the signs. I only noticed it a few years after you two came here, and I acted on it right away. I went straight to the police. They told me they couldn't do anything without proof, so I leaked the information to the press, which led to the Institute being closed. I did it for the two of you.
Okay, kind of based.
But didn't you help it reopen? I'm having trouble following your logic.
Yes, that. I spoke to your cohort, Ryuki, about this. Human experimentation is intolerable, but the other research being done at Horodori Institute was extremely valuable and had a bright future. There were many hardworking people there that had nothing to do with what was happening behind the scenes.
But you specifically funded the guy that was doing the terrible shit.
And at that point, the two of you were no longer affiliated with Horodori Institute, which is why I provided the money for the reopening. I did it so I could keep an eye on them and prevent them from continuing their illicit research.
Wow, you did a great job, mate. What research?
You don't know? It's called Purge. DNA treatment.
This is not the same as TC Purge, of course. TC Purge was a virus that was...
Even now, I don't think financing Horodori Institute was a mistake. They were able to create the technology for Purge.
You literally financed one of the most terrible people in the world.
Technology can save countless lives, including yours.
What?
Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we call Purge. With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat, for example, severe congenital heart diseases, are now curable.
Baby, that's great news! Your illness can be cured! Oh, good. What is it? Well, it's just so much to process. I'm happy for you, BB. Yeah. Mr. Chieda, thank you.
Well, that's good. Maybe she'll get to be in the third game then.
Mr.
Potentially.
Chieda, we're going to get going
Assuming there is going to be a third one.
Come back again soon. And please, continue to keep an eye on Kizuna.
We will. Yeah, of course.
Okay, where now then? Nice, Japan, alright. That's pretty nice. Oh, how many times have I made that joke in this playthrough? It's got to be a lot. Maybe down in the cathedral?
It's still bothering me. I know what you're thinking. What Mama said, right?
Go to Nyes. The hidden secret can be found there.
But what's the last secret? I guess the only thing left is Tokiko. Why did she kill herself? Why did she order Amame to do those things? Taking Jin's left half to the stadium. And taking her own body to the president's office, too. Yeah. We have no idea. Why did Tokiko do all that?
Sup?
It is Tokiko's hologram. This was among the data that was sent to me by Tama.
Welcome. I apologize, but I am currently unavailable. If you do not mind, if it's no trouble, would you guide me to Moksha?
What?
I will tell you a number. It is a crucial figure that can create a scene in this false world. It is called the Nil number.
Didn't she ask us for that, like, the first time we met her or something? I'm gonna write this down.
Are you prepared? Please take note of it.
Nil. 006 348. 006 348.
And now, I will look forward to the day we meet again. But I am not talking about them, of course. Ryuki? No. Not Ryuki either. But you. The one
me?
listening to me now.
Hello.
Yes. The Freyer. You.
The Freya? Okay. Weird. Bit of fourth wall breaking. Stadium.
The stadium? What are we doing here? What? You mean you don't get it, BB? Boss's present is probably here. Why do you think that? Remember what Iris said?
vertical is male multiplied by female.
Now, insert the numbers that Mr. Chieda and Ota gave us.
Male is 5.4.
Female is 6.607.
5.4 times 6.607 equals...
That's the vertical coordinate. The
Sure.
horizontal...
Horizontal.
Dark...
Light...
5 point...
Okay, those numbers, don't they sound familiar? Oh, yeah.
North 35.
I see.
The vertical and horizontal were referring to coordinates, which is here. The present must be here somewhere in the stadium. But
where? Hi.
Robo-G.
BDBDB.
It looks pretty big.
It is somewhat unnerving.
Not something that would make a kid cheer with joy, anyway.
Why don't you open it?
Okay. It's scary.
It's fine. It will not explode.
Is Ryuki gonna be in there?
Are you sure? This is Boss we're talking about.
Well, I suppose I can't be sure.
I know. X-ray.
I knew it.
Took you long enough. I was suffocating in there.
Ryuki.
Ryuki?
Ryuki!
And I'm here too.
Tama.
Your body. You're healed?
I'm perfectly fine,
Not perfect. His wounds still haven't healed.
but I feel no pain at all.
Because I've got you hopped up on painkillers.
You need to go back to the hospital.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
I had to do it. Boss gave me a call.
Hey Ryuki, I hear you can walk now. I have a favor to ask you. I want to set up a little surprise for those two. And if you say no, I'm demoting you. Good luck.
So, yeah.
How mean. She's the devil. But I'm glad you're okay, Ryuki. You seem to be doing well.
Yes. Congratulations, Ryuki.
Thank you.
I'm sorry we made you worry.
You two are like a married couple.
Well...
You can't be serious.
All right, everyone, listen up.
Hey!
Here we go. Let's celebrate Ryuki's full recovery.
Are we finishing with a dance like at the end of the first game?
It's not a full recovery.
Anyway, we have a special dance for you. Please watch us.
A full
Start
cast?
the music!
Full cast dance? I'm still not over her screaming motherfuckers, to be honest. Hey, credits.
The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the bedroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of the smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry?
Oh my sweet princess, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we shared?
Enough of that nonsense, drop all the pretense. You've got to break the chains of fate on your own. Come on, come on, come on. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. Nickel
idea. I've got cucumbers.
My, are we count the hunt newcomers?
Oh, my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share?
But dreams aren't just for dreamers. I'll be your healer. Worlds apart, I've come for you, love. Take the glass slipper, be my princess.
This would be the final move to checkmate my heart.
Maybe, just maybe?
Maybe, just maybe.
Maybe not maybe.
Champions, the day has come. Let's take victory. Demons dare and beasts beware, for we are here to save the world. We will fight and stay united until the end. Arm in arm and hand in hand we stand. We become one.
I suppose I'll put aside my duty.
Good. Now it's time to kick your booty.
Now that is how you earn a suspension.
So what? I'm here for the attention. It's true that we can't get ourselves boyfriends because you're human weapons and they can't contend. We do look really cute when we're kicking some ass, but every time you fight it makes you want to cry. The tears will build up on the inside. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am all we have. I need to be whole, even with all of the sorrow inside. We are the conquerors, we achieve our dream together. At last, we truly are whole. N-I-R, hands up a hole, let's go. U-N-I-R, hands up a hole, let's go. U-N-I-R, hands up a hole, let's go.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap.
How about she sells seashore by the seashore? She sells seashore by the seashore. She sells seashore by the seashore. All right. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Yes, I got it again. Hey, is no one listening to me?
That was great. Well done, Spike Chunsoft. That was very good. I love that they end it with a fucking dance routine thing. Kazuna's song and Amame's song have been unlocked. Unlocked eyeballies. Wait time for question is now 0. Sure. Well, that was very good. That was very, very good. I'm not sure how I feel about the big twist. The big twist, the timeline thing, it was an absolute mindfuck. Absolute props for them mindfucking me. But it was only a mindfuck on the player and not on the characters. So I feel like that does take a little bit of something away from it. Because like all of the mindfucks in the first game were mindfucks for you and also mindfucks for the characters they were happening to. But like this time, like Mizuki did not think that these things were happening 6 years apart, right? Unless I may also just be missing something, because that timeline switch thing was so complicated that, like, I probably am still, I don't know, maybe I'm still missing stuff, but as far as I can tell, it wasn't a twist for the characters in any way that this stuff had not been happening 6 years apart. They were fully aware of what was going on and that these bodies were found, like, one day after the other. And it was only the player that they pulled the trick on. So, yeah, I don't know. It's still a very cool twist, but because it doesn't affect the characters at all, I'm not entirely sure how I feel. We are just going to jump back in real quick, because we got that nil code, and I want to go back and...
This is information overload.
I want to go back and see if we can give that nil code to her when she asks about it. But yeah, it was still a really cool twist.
Flow out of my ears.
I just think it would have been a better one if it had affected the characters and not just us. Boo boo. Okay, so it would be this one? I think, maybe? Let's just speed on through. See if we can get it. Meow. Wait, is that it? Wait, what am I supposed to do now?
Why would they...
Shit, I forget what I'm supposed to do at this point.
That's the non...
Okay. Oh, it's this. Yeah, here we are. A Freya. Yes.
Hey, Ryuki.
Yes.
What's that?
What's the nil number? Okay, here it is. 006348. Okay. What? Ryuki chapter Diverge? What?
What? Tama.
Wait, he doesn't have Tama. What is this?
Thank you. Why are you surprised I didn't die? Let me show you the real world. I am this space.
What? You are this space. What the fuck does that mean?
Tokiko said find me. Where could she be?
Full control in her office, huh? Okay. Oh. I see. Well, this is strange. Hello? You've got the time thing around you. The red shit. What is this? I bet so many people will finish the game and forget that she ever asked you about the nil number and not see this.
This is the true world. Do you understand?
Is this a hallucination?
Is it because you cannot comprehend it logically, but you have already transcended the logic of causality? How did you know about the nil number? My hologram only discusses that fact 6 years into the future, and it is not Ryuki who will be told. The two Mizukis. We will tell them the nil number, but for some reason you already knew. Why is that? Can you explain? This is a logical paradox. This is an enormous seam in the structure of this world. It has been rent, and the reality beneath has been exposed. Do you recall what I told you? If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. This is the result. We are in that hole now, in an empty space, torn into the false world itself.
Why did you commit suicide? Why did you order Amame to move the corpse? Why was the nil number shared at that time?
You asked me 3 questions. All of them have the same answer. In order to experience this moment now, we did this. Although I suppose it is more accurate to say what we are about to experience. The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur. Everything happened to make this happen.
What?
And what is about to happen. The reality is, this world will eventually collapse. I have reached moksha, thanks to you. Further explanation is unnecessary. I will not allow you to call this charity, but I will grant you one of 2 options. Ryuki is about to return to the original world. When that happens, you can share this information with him, or not share this information with him. Which do you choose? I leave that decision to you.
Share.
I see. Ryuki will be returned to the original world, with the knowledge of these past few days, and what will happen 6 years from now. As a result, history will change. Not even I know if this will bring you true happiness, but I will respect your decision. Be seeing you until we meet again.
How will
Goodbye,
history change?
Freyr.
I mean, I'm not going to play through the entire game again and hope that I see a change. Like, what exactly are they saying is going to change? I don't know how much of a time commitment it would be to see whatever changes.
Ryuki, are you okay?
What about Tokiko?
I have no idea. I was out cold.
Mamoru, where's Tokiko?
Huh. She was just here earlier.
I explained to Tama how I met Tokiko outside the president's office. So Tama is...
Are you stupid or something? It's just one of your typical episodes.
Episodes?
Yeah. Your hallucinations? I think you need to get some sleep.
What's going to happen now? Maybe it'll just speed us through some changes that happen? And a different outcome or something? I assume the game won't just progress. All of this happened, more or less. Ryuki chapter Diverge. 6 years later. Okay. Sup? How's it going?
It's cold.
Mr. Date.
You alright? About the HB case.
What, is the cold getting to your brain or something? You solved the HB case 6 years ago. You found Terror, Uruso Mizuki, in the basement of Horodori Institute.
Pog?
I bet he's in his holding cell right now, cursing your name.
Probably.
The case is still in the courts. There's no doubt he's gonna get hit hard with the sentencing. No one but him knows the whole story. but he definitely cut Jin and Chikara in half.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate a case.
A case?
Guess I've got to tell you everything now. 6 years ago, you solved the HB case and got promoted. Now you're second in command at Abyss. You're always at your desk now, so you don't really know what it's like out there anymore.
About Tokiko.
Huh? Why are you asking about Tokiko? She disappeared 6 years ago. She's been missing.
Holy shit, is it all true then? I mean, the idea is that...
Anyway,
the idea is that she knows she's in a game, right? And like, they're using the fact that we are the player, and she is a character in a game, and she has now ascended out of the game, I guess?
See ya.
So, that's essentially saying, yes, this world isn't real.
Ryuki.
Komeiji.
Long time no see, Ryuki.
Shoma.
Why are you here?
I was just on a walk with Dad. It feels good walking in snow, you know? Oh, don't worry about my body. I can't really put it into words, but I think I've come to accept it. It's not like a disease or something, and it doesn't cause me any pain.
It might start to cause you pain when everyone you know starts dying.
Plus, I don't think I've completely stopped aging. I'm growing a little bit. Maybe I'll live to be 600 years old.
If you really think hard about it, it is pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy without thinking hard about it.
Yeah. Hi to Komeiji, you're alive?
What do you mean? I'm not a ghost. See? My legs are right here.
Well, they are short.
To think, my only son insulting me like this. You should consider yourself lucky I don't have a short temper.
You exist in this world?
That's an odd way of phrasing it. Though, it's true I was removed from the world outside. Because 6 years ago you opened the freezer at Brahmin, Mr. Ryuki. I got sent to prison for illegally disposing of a dead body. But I finished my sentence long ago. Now I work at a tofu factory, and I still do my comedy act on the side. Boy, now that I look back on it, what was I thinking? The alcohol's no excuse. I caused so much trouble for Shoma and Amame. I'm actually glad you arrested me back then. If I was never caught, things might have turned out worse.
Yeah, mate, you'd have died.
I can only thank
I was about to say, you'd have deaded. That's not quite right. You'd have deaded, mate. Absolutely deaded.
Now we're gonna excuse ourselves.
Bye, Ryuki.
Pew 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 pew. Oh hey.
Darn. It was a step too late.
In this path, she did not murder. What's his face?
I was gonna ask what they wanted to eat for dinner.
Mame, and again.
I didn't think I would meet my savior here. Today is going to be a good day.
Savior?
Are you serious? I'm talking about 6 years ago. You covered up what I did with Jin's left half. Not too long after we moved the body to the freezer, you found it there. Mame and I didn't even get a slap on the wrist.
Right. Komeiji was the only one convicted of disposing of the corpse. He never mentioned Mame's name during the trial.
Mame.
What is it? You look like you've seen a ghost.
More like I've seen a killer.
Are you talking about a Mame? Well, she did slice it right down the middle. The lobster we got at the store.
Because you asked me to, Genny.
Ryuki, in this timeline, Amame didn't kill anyone. As you saw earlier, Komeiji is alive and well. There is no reason for Amame to kill Terror. Not to mention Terror himself, Urusu Mizuki, has been in prison for the last 6 years. Well, just to get this out there, I don't completely believe in this other timeline thing you're talking about. I'm just humoring you.
Alright, who's next?
Well, we're gonna get going. Ryuki, come by the restaurant soon.
I'll be waiting at Brahmin, too. Bye for now.
This is so weird and cool, and I love it. Like, it's like a perfect ending.
Hey
it's
there,
like
Mr. Ryuki.
the entire game that we played through was like the bad ending. And then by using the fact that this is a game and that Nai's teachings in this game world are correct, it's not like, you know, because most games don't treat their worlds as though they were a game world. Like, if you play whatever. I don't know, like pick any game, like Persona 5. Those are not characters in a game to them. They are just, that is their world, this is their lives and everything. Whereas this is like, no, it actually is a game, and these are characters in a game, and you can fucking, like, you know, take the information that other characters learned at a different point in time and give it to another character earlier on, and like, completely change the outcome of these people's lives and shit. It's cool. I like it. I like it. Hey, and of course she's not fucking wheelchair bound.
Huh?
Why are you so shocked, Ryuki? Did Kizzy's beauty startle you?
Yeah, that was it, mate. Why are you here?
Why? Well, this place is special for me and Kizzy.
So we went on a date.
A date, huh? You two seem happy.
Hell yeah.
I am very thankful.
Your legs.
My legs?
Hey, why are you looking at Kizzy's legs? Don't get any ideas, man.
Mate, you can't even see them.
No, that's not it.
If what you said is true, Ryuki, 6 years ago, on February 15th, an explosion destroyed the cathedral that in this timeline that obviously never happened.
By the way, Ryuki, I saw Mizuki in courts earlier.
They still
I think they're
connected?
looking for you.
For me?
They had a message for you. They wanted you to meet them somewhere.
Where?
It's nearby.
Yes, the stadium.
Cool. I'm glad they still connected. That was my next question, was are they still going to have got together, and will Mizuki have learned her identity and everything? And seems like yes, which is good. Hey, my favorites. BB, I heard you were looking for me.
Oh, yes. We wanted to ask you something. Does seeing the stadium evoke any emotions?
Like what?
I feel like we fought together here.
Oh shit! The timelines are bleeding through like they did at the end of the first game.
Today, on February 15th. I think you were there too, Ryuki.
The timelines are fucking bleeding through.
So I thought you might know something.
I decided to use the name Mizuki Date uses for her. Aiba?
Huh? What about Aiba?
I am right here, in Mizuki's left eye socket.
Once I decided to join Abyss, I got my left eye removed.
The eye was installed there.
So Mr. Date doesn't have you?
I go back sometimes.
Like having two lovers.
Please do not make it weird.
You're just that popular.
Yeah, you have a way of attracting all the weirdos.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Alright, how are they going to end this? This little divergent path.
Hey, Tama. Is it really okay to leave things like this?
What do you mean? Komeiji is alive, Kizuna still has her legs.
We saved the world without even going through all that shit.
Mommy didn't kill anyone, and she's living her best life. Isn't this the ultimate happy ending?
Yeah, that's all true, but...
It also proves that Nyes was correct. Oh, hello.
The boundary that divides the real and unreal is ambiguous. It's all like a butterfly dream. Perhaps you are that butterfly, fluttering as the wind carries you through the air.
Okay, I think that was it. Cool. Third class cabin has been unlocked in bonus. Alright, what the fuck's that? Third class cabin. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. The three of them reminisce about their memories at the stadium together, but did all of that really happen? That is super cool. Super duper cool. Right, I believe that is everything then. Let's just check what this bonus thing is that we got. 999? Oh, well, fuck me, I guess. I guess I'll have to YouTube what that is, because I ain't able to get it myself. But, there we go. That is it. That was a really cool little secret ending. Really, really cool. I hope they do make a third game. I think if I had to choose between the first and second game, I do think I preferred the first game, because while it was like as twisty, but the twists also occurred to the characters. That's my preference. So while the timeline twist was very cool and interesting and unique, I feel like because it only happened to the player, it makes it somewhat less of a cool twist than if it happened to the characters and they had to react to the new knowledge of everything and stuff. But it does, the fact that it only happened to the player does fit in with like this overarching it's not real theme, because it's tricking the creator or the player or whatever they want to call the out of the world person. So yeah, overall pretty good. I would rate it probably like a point under the original, but still very good, very enjoyable, and still love the characters, especially Mizuki, and now we've got 2 Mizukis, so that's even better. I really hope there's a third game starring both of them. The other reason I'd take a point off of this game compared to the original is because it was definitely marketed as like this being Mizuki's game. I've said this before, I think, but I was like going into it like, fuck yeah, I get to play as my favorite character, get to have a whole game as my favorite character, and then we spent the next like 15 hours or something not playing Mizuki and her not even featuring that much, and instead it's this random new dude that you've never heard of before, and like I never really connected to Ryuki, I've got to say. He was fine, like his like breakdowns and shit were interesting when the world starts going nuts and he starts spouting off language that I can't understand and stuff. Like those bits were interesting, but I didn't think he had that much of a personality really. He was kind of just there a lot of the time, whereas Mizuki is like, she has tons of personality, and yeah, so I was kind of disappointed the first half of the game that it was like a good 15 hours before we got to the bit that I was really excited for, which was to play as Mizuki. So whilst that first 15 hours wasn't bad by any stretch, and the story itself was still interesting, the lens who we were viewing it through I did not find as compelling as if we'd been viewing it through Mizuki's lens, I guess. But again, it was still a very interesting story, and yeah, I was still compelled to continue. That was definitely a gripe I was feeling, that it was only half the game as Mizuki, which was not what I was expecting coming in. But overall, yeah, I'd only take like a point off from compared to the original, so it's still a very good game, very enjoyable time, and I hope to get a third one at some point. We will see. Hopefully this performs well. So, that is it for Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And if you really like what I do, there is a Patreon link in the description. Anything you could afford to send my way would be hugely helpful with the ongoing running of the channel, buying of these new games as they come out, all that jazz. Thank you very much. And I will see you somewhere else for something new. Thanks for watching. See you then.